Hi, this is Jonathan. In today's video, we're going to feature yet another effect pedal from Dr. No effect. This is from Dr. No. This is the Dr. No More Gary Overdrive. thank Janet from Davis Guitar for sending this pedal for me to review. Interesting pedal, right? Again, I want to shout out to Dr. No's webpage. If you have a chance, go and take a look at it because they have a lot of interesting design. Some kind of weird, but but apart from the lovely design that they have, I'm pretty impressed, since this is the second Dr. No pedal that I've reviewed, at how they go about doing it. And it's quite the way they describe the pedals, as far as I know, for these two pedals that I reviewed, are pretty accurate. Okay, this is more of a blues kind of pedal, soundbox for blues guitarists. Maybe a little bit more than your casual blues player. This can go a little bit more dirtier and uglier if you choose to. That's henceforth more Gary Moore. I think many of you are very familiar with Gary Moore's work. He can rock out as any rockers can do, or the best rockers can do. I simply love his tone with his Les Paul and his 13 gauge. Right, and he has this singing tone that he gets from his Les Paul and from various guitars. But when he went to the blues genre, he still retained that heavy side of him if he choose to. So you can hear him in his works. So that's Gary Moore, but we're talking about his pedal, so I digress. So this pedal is very simple. It's just a simple metal chassis. I guess it's aluminum or die-cast, in and out. Right, and a 9-volt power in, 3 knobs in front, very straightforward. You have this is a drive, this is a tone, and then this is the volume, so you can compensate with the rest of your pedals, and as well as a signal going to the amp. There's a small LED indicator. When you activate the full switch, the LED will come on. Real simple. All right. Now, what I like about this pedal is that all the various controls, especially on the drive and the tone, plays a very important part in your tone shaping. And I kind of like the way it went from the minimum to the maximum, and you can actually get the various stages of drive from this pedal itself. And then you have the EQ section, which for me it's something else, because it didn't start off with a real brittle or real bright sound. It started off with a real mundane kind of like kind of mask sound if you kind of put it in the middle, and then as you bring up to 1-2 o'clock, then you can hear the mid range and the high mid range start kicking in, and then as you go up to 3 o'clock, you can actually hear it coming in. And then of course you must understand that pedals are truly dependent on the guitarist that you're using. So you might be using a Strat, you might be using a Les Paul, but whatever guitars you're using, soundbox are actually very dependent on the pickups, the way you play, to milk out the best tone possible. So don't expect to get like a crazy tone out of this using low output pickups, and you got to kind of mix and match with whatever you're using before you go into this pedal. Like me, I am using a compressor before this pedal, and then this pedal goes straight into the blackface twin reverb simulation that I have in my Line 6 Helix Native, and from there I can kind of shape the sound, But if you're playing live, like I'm always playing live, I would kind of like compensate the tone to this, so I get a clean tone, and from there I'll just plug this pedal in and kind of tone shape it from here instead of the amp. Sometimes I do a little bit on the amp just to compensate and to get the sound that I want. So these are all things that you need to be aware of. I'm sure all you old birds, non-newbie guitarists will know what I'm talking about. But for those who are just starting, you must know that don't expect to buy a pedal and expect it to sound great off the box. It doesn't work that way. You need to have tweaking done pre-pedal and post-pedal, right? So in this case, this pedal makes perfect sense for guys who know what they're doing, and you can have this in your chain and then kick it in when you need some blues, and then kick in that other pedal that I reviewed, the Dr. No power drive and booster pedal, which I reviewed a couple of videos back. So you can have these two pedals in your chain, and if you want a bluesy sound, sort of a not too in-your-face kind of sound, kick this in. And if you want something that really burn the face off your listeners, then you can kick in the power booster. the power drive booster. So it's a very versatile pedal. I like this pedal a lot, and I'm kind of impressed with this Dr. No's effect, because they have a certain way of doing their pedals in such a way that it's full-bodied, that you don't lose a lot of mids or low mids, and it's pretty transparent. Not overly masking the true sound of the guitar. You still retain the true sound of the guitar, but you can feel the full-bodiedness of these effects when you kick it in. Yeah, that's something that I truly like. So the pedal is available in Davis Guitar Singapore. I'm going to put the price down here. And if you're in Singapore, give it a try. If you're not, you might just want to write to Miss Janet and find out. Right? Let me know what you think about this pedal, and leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and join this channel, subscribe to this channel, press that bell for future notification, and be part of the patrons to support this channel. I need your support. I want to thank all my patrons for their love and friendship. Thank you guys. Right, so I hope you're enjoying your weekend. I think I'll probably go for a ride later on, a short one. A real short one, as my heel is still healing, but it's way better now. Yeah, so I'll see you again real soon. You guys, please take care of yourself. Ciao.